Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. Chris Nolan grew up in New York until he joined the U.S. Marine Corps in 1996. He then joined the U.S. Capitol Police until making the transition to real estate. Shortly after, the Nolan Group was formed. They continue to strive for the best possible experience for buyers and sellers. How can they help you in your journey? And now, here's The Nolan Show with your host, Chris Nolan.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nolan Show, and thank you again for tuning in and spending the time with us. I know you have a lot of choices, and we do appreciate you spending the time here. I'm here in the studio with Jesse.
Hey Chris, how are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing, Jesse?
Doing very well. Myself, yeah. Good.
Awesome. You all ready for Thanksgiving?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, as ready as I'm going to be. Luckily, I don't have to do any of the cooking. My wife and her mom does so much of the cooking and so much of the setup. All credit goes to her.
All right, I like it. You having a big crowd over the house?
A medium-sized crowd, I suppose. We're having Kim's mom and my parents, and I invited my brother and his wife and kid, but I'm not sure if they're coming or not.
Okay, well, sounds like a good little crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually we're having it at my house this year,
okay.
And we're gonna have the parents over and neighbors. I got an aunt and uncle that just became permanent Florida residents, so they'll be joining us for their first official Thanksgiving as Floridians. So that's kind of cool. We got some friends and stuff. So we're going to have quite the crowd over there. I think it's about 22 people that we'll have at the house. So,
oh, yeah, big crowd.
You know, keep everybody out on the lanai. When they all leave, we hose everything down and then go back about the business. But actually, I did get some requests for firewood so we can have a fire outside and then, maybe a cigar or two. So
nice. That sounds good.
Yeah, it'll be a good time, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be nice for some downtime.
Yeah. So, do you remember your first Florida Thanksgiving? Was it a little warmer than you thought you'd be? Do you miss the chill in the air, or do you not miss that?
No, I don't miss it.
Yeah,
I don't miss it at all. It's actually kind of cool. A couple of years ago, I bought these two patio heaters for my lanai, for when we had these events, and it's, still gets a little cool, and I turned one on just to make sure it worked 2 years ago, and they've been on my shelf ever since. So, it's nice not having to do that, or listen to the thoughts of snow and all that other stuff that they got up there. That stuff's just ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, the snow blizzard in Buffalo area. Oh, that's ridiculous.
That is a little bit nutty. I don't understand that, but I hope everybody's okay up there. I know that even for up there, that's a lot of snow.
Yeah. So
I've never actually been in that much snow, and I have no desire to be in that much snow.
No.
So, I hope, like I said, I hope everybody's good. But I'm going to enjoy my weather right here. A couple of little hurricanes here and there. I can deal with that.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll take a high of 70 on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm quite good with that. So, but for everybody else out there, I do hope you guys have a very happy Thanksgiving, and hope you're getting to spend it with loved ones. I would love to see you guys put in the comments what you guys are doing. Obviously, we don't need addresses unless, of course, you want us to join you. But I would love to hear what you guys are doing, and how you're celebrating Thanksgiving. I'd love to hear if you guys have any traditions. We don't have a whole lot of traditions other than getting together and having all the family together, which for me is good enough. Mm-hmm. But I'd love to hear about some of your family traditions, and I know we're going to be getting awful fat and happy and eating a lot of food, so that'll be cool.
Absolutely, yeah. One of the traditions that my wife and I started, Kim, I don't know if you're familiar with Kim.
No, I'm familiar with Kim, but for everybody else, Kim has been on here. Also his wife, also his boss. She owns the joint. Along with two of her girlfriends. So Jesse gets a lot of stuff during the day. Yeah. So sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
So no, that's cool. No, Kim is a unique individual. I love her very much. And but we started a new tradition. We're okay on turkey. Turkey's okay, right? But
prime rib is where it's at. So we started the new tradition of prime rib on Thanksgiving instead of turkey, along with all the other fixings that go along with it.
I like it.
Prime rib, yeah.
I actually heard two people argue. It wasn't probably maybe about a year ago. They were arguing because one person wanted to start a new tradition, and the other person said that you're not allowed to start a tradition. And how do you think the tradition started? Somebody started it.
You got to start somewhere, yeah.
So but anyway, it's all good stuff, and it should be a good weekend. A little bit of rain, I think, is in the forecast, but we'll get past that.
Okay, well, it rained a lot earlier this week, so. Oh
yeah, it's been wet for the past couple of days. So
hopefully that rain will dissipate and we'll have a nice weekend.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm looking forward to it. A little bit of downtime, getting some stuff done around the house. Our offices will be open tomorrow and then back again on Monday, but our agents are going to be running around. So if you guys have questions, we still have people out there. We just won't be in the office for the weekend. So I know everybody's looking forward to that as well. So, but actually it brings me to, what we're talking about. Obviously, Heather's not with us today in the studio. And, I wanted to talk to you guys about, a couple things. Basically it's, why I do what I do. Mm-hmm. And, because we have people on here all the time, and I've kind of given short, versions of it and stuff. But I want you guys to understand why I do what I do. And, this is so much more than just helping people to buy and sell homes. That's a great thing. Don't get me wrong. And we get to help people build equity and wealth through home ownership. And it really is a great feeling to help that person, whether it's a first-time home buyer get into a home, or somebody that's retiring, or whatever the scenario is for them. It really is an awesome feeling. But this didn't start. I know we've heard different reasons people got into real estate. They lost their job, they did this, whatever. They thought it was something cool to do. For me, this started when I was still a teenager, right? We had actually a plan, me and my brother and my best friend. We were going to build this team together and start doing construction, and then selling. Rob was going to be the construction portion. Keith and I were going to be the sales portion and build this real estate and buy build homes, sell homes, and the whole bit. And we all went off to the military, and Rob went to the Navy, I went to the Marine Corps, and eventually my brother went to the Army. Life happens, right? And you get sucked in your different directions. And, my brother didn't come back, and, Rob wasn't able to do it anymore. And, unfortunately he's not able to do, any of that stuff anymore. But I was on Capitol Hill after the Marine Corps. I wound up on Capitol Hill, and I was protecting all, these politicians and stuff. And honestly, I was not happy with what I was doing. And thinking about it, I knew that this was always in the back of my head, and it was the perfect time for me to jump ship, leave the government behind, and get into real estate. And ultimately, I made that decision, got my license, and started selling, homes up in the Maryland area. And the whole time, it was always geared about, I knew that it had to be about the team, right? Because just selling a home, or any kind of, when you're in sales, you can only go so far. And if something happens, your whole business dies if you're on your own.
Right.
But as a team, you can accomplish so much more. And the reason why I'm bringing this up and the timing and everything, it's because of, we just celebrated Veterans Day. My brother was in the Army, and we lost him. And he's a big driving force in what I do. He really, we lost him. He was supposed to be here. So when I'm getting up, it's not just for me. It's for everything that we were supposed to do. And everything we still, I still want to do in his honor, but we can help a lot of people. And that's really what keeps me going. Now, unfortunately, I don't talk about it a lot, but we lost him. He was in the Army to suicide. And at the end of the day, you know, whatever the parameters were, we lost him to suicide. And I want you guys to think about it. And unfortunately, Jesse's going to make me take a break here in a minute. But, you know, we lost him for stupid reasons, okay? And it could have been prevented. And I want you guys to understand that going into this holiday time, that there is help out there, okay? For anyone listening, and this is who this is directed, and please share this with anybody that you think might be in trouble or know somebody is in trouble. But there is a hotline. It's 988. If you call that number, you will be routed to a local facility that can help you deal with whatever it is that's ailing you. Okay. If you text that number, they'll get you the support right away. It's available 24 hours. All right. This is why we do what we do. We help people build these homes. This is why we're constantly collecting furniture, bringing it to veterans and first responders in need that have lost, you know, their belongings, their livelihood. We're getting these items. We're collecting it from people that don't need it. They want to donate it. And we're making sure it gets to a good home that hopefully it can help out these fellow veterans. So, listen, guys, I have more stuff I want to say, but we do have to take a quick break. So let's cut off here, and please don't go anywhere. Stick around. We'll be right back. Not crypto coins, not penny stocks. The best tool to build wealth is still real estate. I'm Chris Nolan of the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. Invest today and allow your real estate to provide a future for your family tomorrow. We'll show you the way. Visit mynexthomefinder.com.
Waves Auto Spa, known as Vero's fastest and finest. A car wash known for their quality equipment and attention to detail by a friendly and courteous staff. Waves offers soft cloth technology, and a top-notch detail center will help preserve the value of your car. Waves now offers windshield chip repair, and in most cases, it doesn't cost you a dime. Spend less time and get a better quality experience for you and your car at Waves Auto Spa, US 1 Vero Beach, across from Kmart Plaza. Open 7 days a week.
Dr. Stephen Tate offers the safest and most efficient technique for customized cataract surgery. Patients are personally counseled on the best approach for their needs and lifestyle. From multifocal lenses that allow for distance and reading vision to toric lenses that correct astigmatism, let New Vision Eye Center guide you safely through your options. For world-class eye care on the Treasure Coast, visit newvisioneyecenter.com.
For those tired of staring at laundry as it piles up, the answer is usually putting it off as long as possible. For most, there's not just another minute to squeeze into a day to get the laundry done. Sunshine Laundries can help. This is Tom Rhodes, owner of Sunshine Laundries, with a reminder that 5 of our locations offer drop-off service. We'll wash, dry, and fold. For locations and hours, we're at sunshinelaundries.com. And with laundromats all along the Treasure Coast.
Who's got time to clean? When you need it clean, call Germ Wizards LLC. Using the most up-to-date equipment, Germ Wizards pays strict attention to detail. They make dust disappear. Whether you need your office to sparkle, your home to shine, or you want to give someone a great gift, hire the Germ Wizards. It's easy to get a quote online. There's even an online portal to discuss details directly with your cleaning professional. Visit GermWizardsLLC.com. Make dust disappear with Germ Wizards.
Hey everybody, I'm glad you're still there. So we were talking a little bit about why I do what I do. And for anybody that's just tuning in, we were talking about the fact that this was originally supposed to be me, my brother, and my best friend. And, they're not able to do this anymore. Losing my brother to suicide 16 years ago, it definitely set a lot of balls into motion. But I want you guys to pay attention and really take this in. If you know somebody, once again, like I said, I'm going to be making sure this gets all over our websites and, the different Facebook pages and stuff. But it's 988. You can text that number. You can call that number. It'll route you to a local facility that can assist you if you're suffering or considering some alternatives. But I want to put some stuff into perspective for you guys, right? So we lost my brother 16 years ago. And for anybody that's never been through that, it changes the whole dynamic of your family. It's something that you can't get back. But I want to put this into perspective. If you're struggling and you're thinking about what this is going to cost you, all right, in 16 years, we've missed 16 Christmases, 16 Thanksgivings, 16 birthdays, Memorial Days, Veterans Days, all the other holidays, right? And that's all the stuff that we can put in there. But a lot of times, that we think of. But, just putting in perspective on my own personal story, what my brother missed and what I missed sharing with him is, he missed, my new dog, 2 motorcycles, new homes. And, he used to drive in, and he would drive in on Friday nights, and we would sit at Denny's so we wouldn't wake everybody up in the house. That's 832 chances that we could have spent at Denny's on Friday nights just catching up. All right, so please, if you're struggling, get out there, ask for help, right? I mean, it doesn't take much. Make the phone call, 988, share it with whoever it needs to hear this. And I know we're coming into the holiday season. We have some great stuff going on, right? And it makes sense to be here, okay? I know the holidays are stressful. Christmas, everything shuts down. That's why, and I've said this before, and I hope you guys are listening. If you're a veteran, first responder, you're in trouble, give me a call. If you don't have any place to go for Christmas, my house is open, all right? It's easy, super easy to get a hold of me. Email me, cnolan@thenolangroup.com, 772-539-2473. I'll be honest, my phone's not on 24 hours a day. I do sleep every once in a while, contrary to popular belief. But, but I'm there, and I'll answer. But if you need help right away, definitely call or text 988. All right, it's super important. It's not just you that you affect when this happens. All right, so let's make sure we get out there. We're coming into a holiday season. I don't care if you're listening to this here in Florida, if you're up north, in our Maryland area or any place else out in the country. There's so many resources. We have Operation New Day. It's taken a little bit longer than I was hoping to really catch the groove, but we're helping people as much as we can. And if you need special services, we will do what we can to get you there. But it's got to start with some sort of communication. All right, so let's get that out there, and please share this with everybody. All right, we're gonna continue this. Month of November is almost over, but this doesn't end for us. It doesn't end for me. All right, this is every month. Again, this is why we set up the program to sponsor 2 veterans to get their real estate license. Trying to change lives here, folks. All right. And if somebody wants to get into the real estate industry, if you're a veteran, a spouse, a child of a veteran, or a first responder, send me the email. Tell me why you'd make a good realtor and how you're going to use that to change other people's lives. When I was with the government, it was a good job. I had good benefits. I could provide for my family, the whole bit. The downside was I was constrained to what the government told me I could do. Here in the real estate world, as long as I stay within the laws, which I'm doing, for anybody who's questioning it, as long as we're staying within the laws, we can do so much. Before I met Jesse and all them, I did a promo with another radio station. Some of you guys might remember, where we flew a bunch of kids to the North Pole. I mean, it was awesome. They were kids of either fallen veterans or veterans that were deployed and not going to be home for the holidays. And that was where I realized that we can do so much more. The way we affected those kids that day was awesome. I've made the joke, but I'm pretty sure Santa did file a couple of restraining orders against those kids because, I mean, they were wild, but they were happy. And together, we can do a lot of great things. But we have to do that together. That means we need you here. So this is directed at anybody that needs the help. And our office is open in Vero on Miracle Mile, 621 21st Street. We got somebody there at least 5 days a week, usually 6 because we're open on Saturdays, but occasionally if we get real busy, we may have to close the office. But you know, there's people out there looking to help, and actually in this community, in the Florida community, it's all around the country, but I have been amazed at how many groups are actually out there in the state of Florida, directed at helping people. Everybody has their niche, and that's what Operation New Day is all about. Is we're trying to connect all those groups, because we have a lot of people with boots on the ground trying to help guys out there, and you know, guys and girls and all that stuff. And together we can make a lot of positive changes. So we got Thanksgiving coming up. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I hope you're putting down those traditions in there, and maybe we can set some new traditions this year.
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
And I just want to say, I think it's tremendous that you're talking about it, because the more we talk about things like this, the more we talk about suicide and prevention and getting help. And that's what we want to do. We want to have people get help, reach out. The less the stigma is, you know, that stigma goes away the more you talk about it. So,
absolutely.
And I know veterans especially have a hard time reaching out for help and talking to non-veterans like myself. But if you are a veteran and you are in times of trouble, there are veterans you can talk to, like Chris and like the people at the suicide prevention hotline, and like the Operation New Day. And so, you know, just reach out, because it's so important, especially this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. So many people are celebrating, and there's a lot of other people that are struggling. So financial burdens are coming towards the end of the year, between people trying to buy presents, paying that tax bill at the end of the year. So there's a lot of people that struggle for different reasons. So if we band together, we can do a lot of pretty cool things. We've actually been collecting up furniture for homeless vets. We have one vet already identified. We collected a bunch of furniture for him. He was previously in a really bad situation, so we got that just about covered. I know we still have a lot of other vets out there that need the help as well. So, you know, if you guys have, you know, furniture, household items, please, you know, give me a call, because we can help get that out of there and make sure it goes to somebody that's in need as well. So that all that kind of stuff helps. It helps. It seems small, but it really does take a burden off of somebody else if they're already struggling with cash, and you know, now they got to replace a couch or you know, something, a kitchen appliance or whatever it is. So, you know, and we'll keep on pushing. Contest is still there, folks. We still have the ability to, if you want to become a realtor, we're still looking to sponsor 2 military veterans. We're still doing our grand opening for the rest of the month. So if you have a specific charity that you like to support, please come down to our office. Small set of rules. Got to take a picture, you got to post it, and you'll be entered into a drawing, and we'll be making a donation for $500 to a local charity of your choice. So come on down, and if not, just come down and have a cup of coffee with us. Say hi. I'm there pretty much every day, other than when I'm on appointments. So just let me know you're coming. I'll make sure it's a time when I'm in the office, and I'd love to sit down and talk with you guys. So we got some good stuff happening, and again, Christmas Day, don't be alone if you don't want to be. We'll open it up, and again, you email me at cnolan@thenolangroup.com or call me at 772-539-2473. You can always go to thenolanshow.com as well. It'll take you right to my Facebook page, and you know, get my information there. But that being said, I told you guys this was going to be important, and it is important. We got to get the word out there. 22 a day is way too much. And now I'm hearing reports that it's actually much higher than that. It's not acceptable, folks. We got to get these numbers down. All right. So unfortunately, we are at the end of our time. So please, once again, I'm going to put it out there. If you're in trouble, text or call 988 from your cell phone. It'll get you the help you need. And you can always call me as well. thenolanshow.com. Go there, check us out, and guys, we got to roll. But follow us on Facebook, follow us to your new home. I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.